Welcome to Keep the Faith Ministry News. My name is Sabrina Peterson, and I'm filling in for Pastor Mayer while he's on medical leave. It's a fallacy to suggest that in the news media, business trumps politics. CNN's and MSNBC's dismal ratings are in direct proportion to their deliberate decision to embrace far-left anti-Trumpism. The same holds true for commercialized Hollywood, except in this case it's not just anti-Trumpism that excites. The hatred is deeper. Hollywood is committed to levels of anti-Christian bigotry never before seen in its industry. There's no discernible market demand for it, but it believes Christianity must be insulted at every opportunity. Consider these examples in the past month alone. On September 9th, HBO began a new season of The Deuce, a series about the porn industry in the 1970s and 1980s. In one scene, a sleazy director starts coaching an actress and says, "Now, Melissa, just talk to him a little bit. You know, like you're praying." Melissa clumsily turns to a bungled version of the Lord's Prayer during sex and says, "O Father who is in heaven, forgive me for my sins." The director makes a face and says he just wants her to scream things like, "Oh God." She apologizes and says, "Oops, sorry, lapsed Catholic." HBO is also airing a new series called The Righteous Gemstones about a family led by mega-church preacher Eli Gemstone. This Christian family lives to fight while launching obscenities. As HBO believes is typical in these kinds of families, in the first episode on August 18th, the F word was dropped 41 times and the Lord's name was taken in vain 28 times, according to the Media Research Center. Gemstone's eldest son, Jesse Gemstone, also a pastor, well, he has another dilemma. He is being blackmailed after being caught on camera at a scandalous party featuring lots of cocaine and nudity. He was attending the Prayer Power Convention, because that's what one does at prayer gatherings. Hulu, the streaming service that routinely trashes Christian theocrats in its hit show, The Handmaid's Tale, also offers a show called Into the Dark. In the September 6th episode, teenage girls are dragged by their Christian fathers to a purity retreat to focus on the need to keep their virginity. So what's wrong with that, especially if you're a traditionalist? Nothing, except these Christian men are complete hypocrites. They fiercely advocate female purity while expressing no concern for male promiscuity. One father, who naturally is a pastor, insists men don't need to be monitored the same way women do. They are not as easily fooled. These nightmarish dads even lock their daughters in cages for daring to meet with boys. A rebellious daughter named Jo insists the girls need to pray to Lilith, a feminist legend who, in medieval times, was said to be the first wife of Adam and became a demon after rebelling. When another girl at the retreat protests that Lilith isn't in the Bible, Jo shoots back and says, "The Bible is male revisionist history." Then there's Preacher on AMC. Why stick to man when you can portray the Lord himself as an evil buffoon? In the September 8th episode, God the Father plots to destroy all of humanity with the help of Jesus and Adolf Hitler. Yes, you read that right. An Irish vamper named Cassidy is looking to foil God's plan, and during his search for the Almighty, he tells a story to a room full of observant Jews. It's about a Catholic mother of 6 sons. 5 died in war and 1 died in a car accident. She still loved God because she was an idiot. He says, "She was a sucker, as are all of you." AMC recently ran an ad for Preacher featuring outraged reviews from conservative websites. The channel delights in being called utter garbage by Red State, offensive by LifeSite News, infamous by Fox News, blasphemous by the Daily Caller, and finally, a show that disrespects everything by Newsbusters. That's Hollywood. It's never prouder than when conservatives call it infamous garbage. If the shoe fits, Hollywood proudly wears it. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts. 2 Peter 3:3. This is Keep the Faith Ministry News. Thank you for watching.